Oh, the Tower and the Ten of Wands. Aquarius, it shows you going off. You go out with a bang here. Okay, you go out with a bang. The Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Gemini. That's who it was. Ace of Pentacles, keeping you away from this, and now it's not going to be able to be kept away from you. I feel like somebody here is being exposed. A luxury apartment off of my energy without my permission. Well, now they're going to face the heat. Because, baby, when I tell you I did an energy vampire banishment ritual non-stop, and they lost everything. They broke up. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel this energy has moved very slow when it comes to this abundance. Log her, and then her hair came off, and it had like tentacles, and it tried to attack me and whatnot. And then she went running after her hair came off, and so I chased her and her friend, and they tried to escape back through the kitchen door in the dream. Hello Aquarius, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starseaside here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We have a read for you guys, okay? This is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Cross watchers, you are welcome. This message is oh so timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support, and with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders, guide us in this read for my Aquarians. What messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light. So Aquarius, let's start here with an Astro Seek Oracle to get an overall theme for the reading. Oh, we have Jupiter. We have Jupiter abundance. I love this for you guys. So, it's what the card says, abundance. But look at this cornucopia energy. You know what I'm getting, Aquarius? That it's like this has been long overdue. That's what I'm getting. Like, I feel this energy has moved very slow when it comes to this abundance. Or like somebody or several people could have been blocking this or trying to stop it. So let's see here. Queen of Swords. I feel this is you. You're standing in your power. I also feel it's like your third eye chakra is extremely active at this time. Like you can just see the truth. You can also tell certain things about people. It's just this energy of you can just see the truth in all things at this point. There's nothing that is remaining hidden. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what else we have. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. It feels to me that somebody is about to have a living situation change. And this is where the abundance lies. The key to the abundance lies in this living situation being changed. Nine of Wands. I noticed the wand that he's holding is growing shrubs and greenery. Almost like it's getting ready to turn into a tree. And the same could probably be said for these 8 other wands, excuse me. Almost this energy of spirit is about to change your living situation and root you somewhere else where you are going to feel more at home, Aquarius, around your soul tribe, your soul family. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Six of Swords. I'm going to count this crossing. And we have the King of Wands. What do you have to say about this? The Eight of Wands and the Magician. So somebody here did not want you to move forward. Okay, it could have been a Gemini or a Leo. But somebody here did not want you to move forward. I feel like somebody here is being exposed. Somebody here is being exposed for the schemer that they are. is what I'm getting. And I think that's why this Queen of Swords is appearing with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, now you're cautious. Now you are weary. Now you want truth. Because it's something here like maybe the year's coming to a close and this individual is nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. Or maybe this individual passed away recently, but their passing is like very mysterious. It's not adding up. Like nobody can give a clear answer as to what happened. Like basically they were caught up in something, or it's pointing towards like that this King of Wands was caught up in something and that's why they passed. Like somebody got to them and whatnot. They owed somebody money. Like it's going to be different for everybody, essentially, is what I'm getting. But this King of Wands, Leo, Gemini, or Sagittarius energy, because I noticed an Archer here, or some of you, they could be a Scorpio. Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, or Gemini. This individual was holding you back. And you could have felt a lot of emotions from this individual, but from the spiritual realm, the spiritual standpoint, like the spirits viewing us from the higher dimensions, the higher realms, they're able to see it with a much more different perspective, let's put it that way. And they were seeing that your life was coming to a standstill because of this energy. Now, it doesn't have to be love. It could be a family member or a friend that was, low-key giving you the evil eye behind the scenes. Or a monitoring spirit, like somebody that always wanted to be around you, snooping around, seeing what you had going on, and they would act like your friend, but behind closed doors, they were doing the evil eye. So it's like something here, like a plot has been exposed, is what I'm getting. The Fool, the Empress. So what is this Fool and Empress? What is this Fool and Empress? Knight of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups diagonal is representing this Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius energy. That they're a fool. Two of Cups. Something has happened in the collective. Like a lot of people's 5D and telepathy, like dream stuff, like all of that is being exposed or something. Like something switched in the collective. Because this is like the third or fourth reading. Yeah, five of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Oh, the Tower and the 10 of Wands. Aquarius, it shows you going off. You go out with a bang here. Okay, you go out with a bang. You will know this is your reading because somebody here has just been wasting your time, is essentially. Like, I'm just going to call it how I see it. Somebody here has just been wasting your time. And maybe it's been months, maybe it's been years. But regardless, they knew that they were wasting your time. They knew they were delaying you. But it's like at the same time, Aquarius, like, yes, it's good to be upset about this and to let those emotions flow. But I also get it's an energy here of like, everything is going to work out in your favor. Everything is always working out in your favor. Everything is going to happen now when it needs to happen. And I feel like it's also a thing where when we love ourselves and we're really on this self-love journey, the law of attraction, we are going to attract people in our life that also love themselves and love this journey and respect spirit and what spirit is desiring for us. And it's like an energy here of maybe it was also the time where you woke up to this individual and their weird mechanizations. You realize that you don't feel the same towards this person anymore, or that you no longer are attracted to this individual anymore. It could have just been random. You could have just woke up and one day, like, I don't feel what I used to feel towards this person, or, if this is a family member, like, you could be questioning if they're even family. It's deep stuff here. It's deep, it's raw, right? Especially with these cards appearing, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, the Tower, the 8 of Swords. Okay, that's not a light energy. It's just not. That's a more heavier, right? That's definitely some toxic energy. So something here is being flushed down the toilet because it needs to be flushed down the toilet. It's just not, it's like this thing, and maybe like this individual was like playing hot potato with you, like, pass it back to me, and now here you go. And then you were gathering up this energy that's like this doo-doo energy or something, and meanwhile your abundance was somewhere out there, out in the wilderness waiting for you to go over there. But this individual, yeah, look, Seven of Wands in reverse, they can't stop you anymore. Death, you see the truth. You will know if this is your reading because you see the truth with the BS. Seven of Wands in the reverse and the Death, this individual knows that you see the truth. And with the Temperance here and the Page of Swords, they know that it's over. They know that it's over. I also feel like maybe for some of you, there could have been angelic intervention here where your angel stepped in. So if you had a fallout with this individual recently, just know that it's permanent. Okay, or with several people, it's a permanent fallout because these individuals cannot go with you to the next level. They can't. They were never for you. They just wanted to block you and keep you from progressing. But the Eight of Wands with the Seven of Wands in reverse, they can no longer do that. They can no longer do that because they've been exposed. Emperor and the Hermit. Nine of Swords and Three of Swords. Clarify this. Look at this. This, an Emperor and the Fool. Somebody here is not an Emperor. If this is a love situation, this King of Wands, Emperor energy, Magician, they're a shapeshifter. That they were making the he, she, they, them. They're a shapeshifter. They were appearing like an emperor in the spiritual realm, but they were not an emperor. They're a fool. Like the Fool is the bigger card here. This Emperor is a smaller card. But then look, the Hermit over the Empress. You're the Empress. You were being loved in this Hermit energy by yourself. Nine of Swords, Three of Swords. This was like a false Emperor or a false twin. This is a false twin flame, and this false twin flame has been exposed, and now they're crying and throwing a hissy fit. If not, it could have been like a false family member or a false friend. But I feel like for most of you, it's a false twin flame or a false soulmate, and they've been exposed, and now they're throwing a hissy fit. Like something told you in your intuition, something happened, and you just shut it down, and that's basically the gist of it. Or you've been feeling like you need to step back, pull away. And so now you're going to move forward, but look, this is what they've been keeping you away from. Ace of Pentacles, keeping you away from this, and now it's not going to be able to be kept away from you. Now everything that was kept away from you is going to come pouring in. It's going to be like a rainfall, a torrential downpour. Look. Fish hook, powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed, vulnerable, trapped, temptation, bait, con game, great cash, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, multiplication principle. And look, the sign up there, Aquarius. This was you. Somebody here was reeling you in like you were this prized salmon, this prized fish that, you know, they kept you in that freezer thing, you know, the freezers that they used to bring to the beach and whatnot. Like somebody had you as like a fish that, you know, you were in a freezer on display, and then they would touch you or they would rub you, you know, as the fish, and you would give them all the energy, all the source, the abundance, the chi, the prana. And child, these are some childish energies. These are energies that they don't want to do the work. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to connect with spirit because they don't care. They just want the money. They just want the money. Abundance is not just money. Abundance also comes in money, but it also comes in healthy relationships, brand new opportunities and experiences, good health, right? Positive movement forward. Like that's all signs of abundance. So if there has not been movement forward, if there hasn't been good health, these are all signs that spirit is trying to show you that this disalignment, okay, this disalignment in the energy is because of somebody that's been in your energy or somebody around you. I feel like because these reads are primarily love reads, that for most of you it's a false twin or a false soulmate, and they're a Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Those are the four main signs I'm getting, y'all. But for some of you, it could be a fake friend that, you know, they want all of your business, all of the tea. But then behind closed doors, they're giving that evil eye and telling your enemies your plans. Right? So it's this energy here of you were like the gold, you were like the lucky fish, you know, like they had you energetically in a freezer or something. And then they would rub your belly and they would get money. They would get money and opportunities. But you need not have fear because this fish is over. The fishing pole, unlikely. You're unlikely to you know, interact or associate with anybody that was a part of this. Look, this is why your life wasn't progressing. If your life wasn't progressing, this is why. It was this individual. A Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Gemini. That's who it was. They wanted you to sit still somewhere. Yeah, handcuffs, have you be bound. And enjoy that divine energy to create new opportunities for themselves. And when they got new opportunities, it's like they called the whole crew. They called the whole crew and whatnot. And then you could have been feeling lost, like confused, like wondering, like, where am I going? Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, this energy of the law of attraction, manifestation. We have to be clear with what we want. We have to know what we want. Exactly what we want. Exactly. Oh, well, maybe the walls can be like a soft way. No, like, do you want it soft way or do you want it eggshell way? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's how the universe works. That's how it works. You know, this wishy-washy, and it's like, oh, well, maybe, like, maybe later, like, no. And I feel like this is what individuals were doing here. And this baby with the beehive represents, like, all the missed opportunities, but it doesn't matter because you're going to get all of these opportunities again. That's why it's like, yeah, they could have kept you from progressing this. They could have kept you from achieving this. But what was kept from you can never actually truly be taken from you. It can never actually truly be taken from you. And I feel this microphone and roses, this map. News, trending, broadcasts, map, exploration, find your way, very likely. Friends. These people done bought. You see, I'm about to go off on this reading. I really am. If this read resonates for you in any way, after you're done watching this reading, go on YouTube and type in call back all your energy frequency. There's one, it has like a green archway. That's one of the good ones. There's also a callback or reclaim your sexual power, Beltane ritual, something like that. And then there's the Banish Energy Vampire by Altona777. Because if this read resonates for you, these people piss me off. Individuals got opportunities, bought clothes, and were able to move off of y'all's energy and pop bottles, celebrate. Like, hell no, F no. This reminds me of that karmic couple from Atlanta. I'd never seen these people. I don't live in Atlanta. I'd never been to Atlanta in my life, you know, and it was a man and a woman. And in the dream, I had seen that they had gotten, this was a year ago, that they had gotten a luxury apartment using my energy. And I was like, hell no, who are these? Like, this is what's going on now? Random people? I thought it was just the enemies in this town that I had to worry about, which I'm soon going to leave. Best believe, soon I'm going to be out of this town and in a true community. But I thought it was just the people in this town attacking me. But lo and behold, Spirit was like, no, you got to watch. I was like, oh, so these people got a luxury apartment off of my energy without my permission. Well, now they're going to face the heat. Because, baby, when I tell you I did an energy vampire banishment ritual non-stop, and they lost everything. They broke up. They both, I think the dude ended up moving back to his parents or to like a family member's home, and she ended up wandering around with a friend, and she literally, and I talked about this in a reading, she literally came and attacked me in a dream with her friend. She tried to attack me and my mother in the house, and like she started attacking me and hitting me, and you know, I wasn't even fighting back. I just put up my hands to block her, and then her hair came off and it had like tentacles and it tried to attack me and whatnot. And then she went running after her hair came off. And so I chased her and her friend, and they tried to escape back through the kitchen door in the dream. And I remember I like force pushed them like Master Yoda, and they went flying out across the lawn and whatnot. Yeah, it was just crazy, but like they were mad. They were mad, like, how dare you take back your energy? Thanks to you, you know, we broke up. And well, yeah, it's not your energy. It's not your energy. I was like, be grateful that this just happened here, and that I didn't fly down to Atlanta to speak to the boyfriend in person. Just be grateful, because I'm really about that time these days. I'm not playing the funny business with anybody. And I work from home. At any moment, I can book a flight and be somewhere that same day, later in the day, or the next day, wherever. You know, so I don't know why individuals thought that they could do this buffoonery, this foolishness, and then your situation wasn't changing. You know, childish energies living off y'all's energy. Hell no. Hell no. It's done. It's over. Constellation, gavel, yarn. These people also have a bunch of legal issues. Individuals are about to be arrested, locked away out of nowhere. This is just a mess. This is a mess. This is about to... It doesn't even matter. You're going to be out of there, and you're going to be living a brand new, beautiful life with everything that was being withheld from you. So that's your read. That's what I have for you, and I wish you love and light.